everybody, Kate here today with an episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we are back on the world to, well, do some more stuff, pertaining mostly to the Mammoth enclosure. So, if we quickly hop back up here, last episode, if you guys remember correctly, we finished off most of the digging over here, and wow, are my sounds like super loud? Kind of loud. If we hop over here, we basically finished digging out most of the exhibit, as well as got most of the tunnels finished as well, although we are lacking this. So I'm actually probably, before we get started with most of the actual exhibit building, I'll probably I'll probably try and go look for a Mesa Biome and hopefully get some more clay, so that way we can finish off this tunnel interior and basically have an infinite source of terracotta forever, because I need that for this world. Other than that, I think after I get that done though, the rest of the episode will probably be dedicated to just trying to, well, finish laying out the rest of the exhibit with grass, some snow, ice, and all sorts of stuff like that. It should be pretty cool, hopefully, when we get that finished. But yeah, other than that, guys, I don't think there's much else to say for this intro, so I will catch back up with y'all when I have found a Mesa Biome, hopefully. Alright, guys, and here we are back. And if you look in the top left corner of the screen, you'll see I am nearly 10,000 blocks from the park, but here we are, a Mesa Biome. Now, I did actually end up using, what is it? It's like a Minecraft Atlas type thing to basically figure out where this would be. And my goodness, this was one of the closest ones. All of them are about 10,000 blocks in various directions or more. So yeah, but now, yeah, we have our very own source of terracotta. So I guess I should probably grab some of this before we head back. But dang, man, this was quite a journey to get here. Oh, way too long. I had to put on, I don't know how long I was going for. Longer than I really wanted to explore for, I'll be honest. Because I think the volcano's only, what is it? It's like 5,000 blocks away or something like that. I don't really remember. It's pretty far away though. But yeah, so this is the Mesa. I'm pretty happy we have this. So it's worth the journey, because at least now we don't have to worry about getting clay anymore. We just have it. So that's pretty good. Anyway, though, I'm gonna work a bit on just collecting some of this stuff up and taking it back to the base. Well, I'll probably set up a teleport here, so that way I can just teleport back and forth instead of having to run back and forth. But yeah, so I'll grab some of this, and then I'll probably meet you guys back at the park, and we'll start working on the Mammoth enclosure. All right, guys, so quick update. I was gonna go back and start building the enclosure, and this is not the enclosure, by the way, but this is not my incredible terraforming. I needed more terracotta, and I decided just to kind of explore the terracotta biome, or the mesa, and just kind of see what was around it. And there's a tundra with a packed ice biome right next to it, which is absolutely perfect because I need this stuff for what my plan is. So yeah, this worked out splendidly, in all honesty. And also, wow, I feel like my sounds are very loud. Oh, my footsteps are just super duper loud. Yikes. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I need to set up, I think I did set up a teleport already, right? Yep, pack ice. But yeah, this was pretty awesome. Anyway, I think we're gonna teleport back to the mountain exhibit real quick and kind of take a look at what we're gonna be dealing with today. I haven't actually put any terracotta in the tunnels yet, because I kind of forgot I need to make cyan dye. So what do I need to do? I'm just kind of wanting to look at this real quick to kind of figure out what needs to happen. A lot of it's going to be replacing the ground, and then a lake of some sort, and then, yeah, okay, I think I can figure this out. Man, the start of this episode's got a lot of short clips in it, hasn't it? Kind of, what do you call that? I'm trying to think of a specific word, and I can't remember what it is. Kind of, I don't know. Staccato? Is that? No. What is the term for that? I don't remember. I'll probably think of it while I'm building, and then I'll say it in the next clip. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna get a bit of work done here. Obviously, I think that is gonna become our lake for the Mammoth enclosure, just because it's already kind of a natural depression in the exhibit. And then the rest will be terrain sculpting around here, filling in replacing the stone with grass and dirt. And then eventually we'll have to get the snow in, and that will be the most difficult part, I think. We'll have to do lots of snowmen, which should be interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna start working on this, so I'll come back when I've made some progress. All right, and we're back after about an hour and a half's worth of work continuously. This is where the exhibit stands, and I have to say, it looks way nicer with the dirt in. It really does. It looks more alive, which is a good thing. We're still kind of I haven't gotten this area done yet. I'm still not really sure how it's gonna look at the end. And in fact, part of me is starting to think now that this area may even have a fence over here, just to kind of make it so I don't have to build a custom mountain over here, which would be kind of nice. Also have the Minecraft music on still. Did not realize that. I don't know, I just leave it on sometimes when I play. But yeah, we've shifted this terrain around a lot, and some of you might be like, why did I dig it down completely flat if I was just gonna raise the terrain back up? And, well, to be honest, I like digging exhibits like this completely flat, because then it gives me a lot more freedom with how I do the terrain. I feel like the exhibit's kind of the typical shape we end up doing for the terrain, and it looks kind of weird on the minimap and stuff. I mean, I haven't actually looked at it from the tunnels yet. It looks a lot better, I think, from here than it does from, like, a high-up view of it. I think it looks kind of weird when you view it from really high up, but, like, here, it looks all right. And it'll also look a lot nicer once we get things like trees and snow in. Which actually, this is one exhibit we cannot light up, actually, because of how I plan on decorating it. I want to take a lot of these, because I think I can get the silk touch, right? No, you can't. How do you craft these again? Because I'm pretty sure you can craft these like snow half tiles, can't you? Is it like, do you have to make like a snow block? And then is it like, yeah, there we go, snow. Yeah, you can get like these, and I don't know, let's just pick an area where I'm likely to, like right here. You can kind of like layer snow up like this. And I want to do that in a lot of places, so it'll kind of smooth this out a bit, and it'll change how the terrain looks. And we'll be hitting snow blocks and some ice and packed ice around as well. And this lowest point here, I'm thinking about making this some sort of frozen pond or lake type thing. I think that should look pretty cool. I did originally want it to be a bit bigger than this, but I think that'll be fine for when we eventually get the edit done. I'm also realizing, quite honestly, we could probably get the mammoths in this episode. I don't think we're going to get them in this episode, mostly just because I don't really think I'll finish the exhibit in time. But yeah, like by next episode, we should be done with the actual exhibit, and we should have them in. And then after that, all we have to do is finish the interior, get the hotel started, and various other projects. Although maybe I should go do the dodo and then come back and do the hotel. I don't know, maybe that's a smarter thing to do since, you know what, actually thinking about it now, before we do a hotel or another building, which could take very, very many episodes, maybe I should go through, finish off all the interior of the exhibit here, add in the dodos, and then of course, also do all the decoration for all the other Ice Age exhibits we haven't done yet. And kind of do all the decorations first before I start another massive project. That way, at least, I can guarantee by episode 100 the exhibits will be done. Maybe the building won't, but the exhibits will, which is, I mean, I think the key thing here. Anyway, I'm gonna go and work a bit more on this, try and get the rest of the grass put in, work on the pond a bit, and start layering down the snow. And I will catch back up with you guys when I'm kind of running out of time here to record, actually. I'm realizing, you know, I'm gonna work as much as I can for the time being, and I will come back and show you guys what I've gotten done in that time. And here we are with the very last little bit of stuff I've managed to get done for the episode. I have to say, this is a completely different area. It's kind of blowing my mind. I mean, like, after all the digging, this was a completely different area. But now that we've thrown grass back into it, it has once again become a completely different build. And, you know, next episode I'll throw in the rock walls and stuff like that, and it will once again become completely different. And then we'll throw in the snow and the trees and the plants, and it will just wildly change so quickly, so dramatically. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, I guess I should go over some of the stuff that's happened. So one, well, I guess we'll go to the far end of the exhibit first. If we head over here, we got a fence in. So that way this whole back area is blocked off and I don't need to build a mountain, which is kind of nice. So I'll just kind of layer this in somehow. I'll figure it out when I get there. But yeah, so the back end of the exhibit is now closed off, and I got all the terrain smoothed up to here, so that works out quite well. I still have a few gaps here, but I'm kind of figuring out how the rock wall is going to work with this little chunk of stone here. I might punch it all back. We'll see what happens. I added in the ice lake, which I've realized right now the effect doesn't really come through. But underneath the ice, there's actually more packed ice, because I didn't know if it was going to be like super duper opaque, or not opaque, translucent, so you would like see everything underneath the ice. So to avoid there being just like dirt under there, I put more pack ice under. But I like this little mix of ice and pack ice. I think it looks good. Makes the lake look, or this little pond look very, very frozen over. I also worked a bit more on the snow detail over here. I'm not sure if all of this is going to stay. It may not. More just depends on whether or not I like it. But I think for now it looks pretty good, actually. I might have to take some snow blocks and fit them in and around places like this. I don't think the entire exhibit's gonna have these snow drifts I'm kind of creating, but I think in the few areas where they are and they come up to like here, these ones will mostly be replaced with snow blocks to kind of sell the effect a bit more, and I don't know, give it that kind of oomph I'm looking for. Really give it that winter feel. Speaking of which, I'm now realizing since we're doing this with the mammoths, I kind of have to do it with the Xaeros, which means I'm going to need a lot of snow, which means snow farms. Because I don't know how else I am going to get enough snow for this project. The Megaloceros exhibit's actually not too bad. I think realistically with this one, I mean, yeah, I need to fill in a few areas, but this one's going to be really easy to finish off, just throw in the plants and stuff. Oh, and one last thing I did is I dyed up a bunch of the terracotta. I'm completely out now. Luckily we have the Mesa Biome now, but yeah, I threw in the walls. They look pretty good now. It only goes to about here, really. We've nearly got a full loop. It's getting pretty close. We did finally close up this hole in the wall, so that's good. But yeah, I think this viewing area is gonna be really nice when it's finished. And then we get the other stuff that's going in here. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm realizing now just how much stuff I've planned for this area, and that I don't think 60 or so episodes was enough time to fully build out the Ice Age area, which kind of astounds me because I mean, that's a long time to be working on one section of the zoo. But anyway, as for next episode, what is the plan for next episode? I'm trying to think here. Well, for one, rock walls, probably, just kind of finish this all off. 2, finally finish the terracotta stuff in the tunnel. 3, snow for plants, I guess. And then 5, get the mammoths in, probably. I think we should be able to do all that next episode. And then after that, I think, you know what? Actually, after that, I think we'll start the decoration episodes. Or do we do the dodo? I kind of want to do the decoration episodes first and then just finish off all the exhibits we have. And that includes the Megalania one. That's the one that's going to take the longest because that's the most stuff I've got to... So we quickly actually hop over there. The center around... Oh, whoops. Forgot about that. The center around the Megalanias isn't even finished, I think, right now. I think it still needs to be completed. So the Megalania is going to take a little bit of time, probably its own episode just to finish it off. Yeah, it's going to be an episode or so to just do the Megalania. But if we quickly hop through the rest of the Ice Age Park, I like this exhibit a lot. I think it's good. If we hop through the rest of this area real quick, I mean, the elasmotheriums will be a really easy one to put together. I am also gonna switch over the biomes here, I think, just to kind of make them a bit nicer. So elasmotherium's gonna be easy. Quaggas will be real easy. Oh, I did want to expand the terror birds, so that might take a bit of time too. Smilodons will be fairly easy as well, I think, for the most part. And then I'll have to do the pathways and the in-between areas. Yeah, no, we're definitely not doing the hotel before the world download. Sorry about that, but yeah, no, I've just realized, like, recently, like, or, well, this episode, like, hey, you know, you only got, like, you got less than 20 episodes left to finish this before the world download. Maybe you should start slowing down construction projects a bit, and our new construction projects, and finish up some of the stuff we've already got going. Because it'll probably take another 2 videos at least to do most of the exhibit decorations. I guess 3 because of the Megalania. And then another full episode of probably just decorating the rest of the park. So that's 5 videos right there. And then the dodo's gonna get put in. And then after the dodo, there's other stuff I feel like I'll probably need to work on. Probably more decorations, in all honesty, kind of finishing this area out, and that should carry us pretty far. Yeah, but yeah, we got lots of cool stuff happening. We got lots and lots of cool stuff happening to the zoo. I'm really excited to see how this Ice Age area is gonna look when we finish it up. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think it really is. Maybe we'll start the hotel before the world download. We'll kind of see. I might kind of go back actually and finish up some of the deco stuff by the dinosaurs instead. We'll see. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave today's episode off. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed. And until next time, guys, see ya.